Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. I'd like to start this particular video off a little differently. I have no right speaking in detail aside from the engine size and how many miles are on the odometer and its color. As far as the mechanics and all those things, I'm not a qualified Ferrari guy. I am Celebrity Cars' living, breathing condition report, so I can tell you where scratches are and if it has any curb rash or any breaks in the paint. I'm going to show you those things. I just wanted to start this video off because this is not a cheap car. This is a very expensive, very rare Ferrari, and so kid gloves, all right? So come on in. Let's talk about this unbelievable vehicle. It's very difficult to see these very often. It's in incredible shape. There's a couple little blips in the paint that we'll go over, and I'd like to show you. I've looked it over pretty good before we get started on this video to go over anything that I might see on it and kind of get a little more up to speed so we can speed up this video a little bit. But folks, isn't it incredible? The Rosso Corsa Red is amazing. 6-speed gated shifter, 4.9 liter V12. Now, real quick, all those details that you Ferrari gurus are probably drooling to ask questions about right now, you're going to find out all of that at celebritycars.com, all right? You got to go to Ferrari at Celebrity Cars and click down and you find the 512 BBI, and you get 1983, and you get to read all about it, okay? It's service records, it's ownership history and all that kind of stuff. I don't know these things. I'm just here to show you how beautiful this car is. All right, we're going to look in the engine compartment, we're going to look in the front bonnet, we're going to look at the wheels, and we're going to kind of sort of dissect the paint for a couple minutes. I'll say this one more time. There's only a couple things going on this thing that might upset you, but they're very minor. And as you can see, the stance, how it runs is incredible. But let's dive in. I normally like to start in the front of the car to go over its life wear, if you will. We just had it professionally detailed, and as I kind of sort of do one of these sidestep pacing kind of things and my eyes go back and forth across the paint, every now and then I'll find a little mark in the clear coat that didn't vanish. Every now and then I'll see a little watermark that might not have been, that is there. But folks, I'm trying to tell you that you can barely see any of these things. In Celebrity Cars, we have these fancy lights and we have skylights, and they're kind of like magnifying glass to paint. Outside, you can't see half of these things. In a normal garage, you can't see any of these things because it's just so brilliantly red. But let's dive in and I'll show you a couple of things of what I'm talking about. Again, I'm not a Ferrari guy, so I don't know all the things that are supposed to be correct and aren't. I'm just acknowledging what's in front of me. So both of these lenses have a slight patina to them. I would think they were a little clearer that you could see through before, but boy, are they all in one piece and all really, really nice. This black bumper down front. Now, Quincy, if you hone in just a little bit, we don't have to go crazy here. But yeah, folks, Quincy is very talented with his camera. I try to leave my hand out of scenarios so it doesn't screw up the focus. So, but I'll just point around a couple little occasions where watermarks set in, and they're just kind of sort of there. Do I think they could be managed out? Probably, but they're very mild. And we're getting real up close. I mean, the camera that you're seeing right now sees better than our eyes do, okay? So I just trying to be up front and forward. This is, folks, look at me real quick. Sorry, I gotta do this, Quincy. This is another one of those must-sees. You can afford one of these things, get on a plane and come see it and drive it. It's unreal. This is unreal. This is an unreal car. I was told not to geek out on this car and freak out and go nuts, so I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to stay as professional as I can here. Folks, the normal road wear on this really front piece right here is so minor. And here at Celebrity Cars, folks, this is a pain in the ass. I hope you appreciate this. Yeah, no, I know about those. So see that little sucker right there? I'm only going to do this once or twice, Quincy, because I'll make my point. That one, and there's a little one right there. And as I move my head around, I could see little ones that have happened many years ago and have just been detailed out, and it's all so very normal, so very patinaed, so nice. Now let me show you the ones that, like these, I wouldn't call these bummers, okay? Up here, there's a little white line across the back of this light. I'm not sure if it's wax or not. I don't think it is. But I don't want to screw with it. I just want to leave it alone. But anyway, there's that. And then over here on this side, there's a small blip in the paint right here. I think it was a paint, it was a chip, and somebody very tastefully put some touch-up paint on it, I think. And in this corner here, we have a little more of that whitening around the edge. And then here is a very slight bit. Boy, I'm being really picky, folks. I hope you appreciate this. And then there's a little clear coat action going on right here. This main grill right here is all in fabulous shape. It seems to be aluminum, and it's beautiful. And then you get up to this sea of paint up here. And this is what I was referring to earlier with, on the occasion you see a really light mark in the clear coat. But other than that, there's really nothing else to share. It's brilliant red. It's just normal, what would happen in a normal environment when you own a 1983 Ferrari. And I don't think this has ever been painted, but I could be wrong, okay? That might be something that you find out at Celebrity Cars. You go along for the ride here with me when we go over these videos. Again, I'll mention it, I'll say it again, this is a pain in the butt to do, but we want to kind of sort of bring you here. Not many people, not many car places will help you out with that. I'd like you to look at, we're going to move on from the hood because it's just super, super, super sharp. All the brackets for the windshield wipers seem to be great. Every now and then I'll see a little itty bitty mark in the windshield. Folks, this is just normal stuff. None of them need to be repaired. And if you were here, this is not something that you'd be concerned about, but since you might live on the other side of the planet, just wanted to let you know about these couple little things. Okay, moving on from that, let's look at the roof. And I do have one thing to mention here on the roof. Actually, two now. This, folks, the paint is beautiful. All the way up to these edges, the paint is beautiful. Along these gaskets, there's no weird overspray going on. This is all really, really nice. But I will tell you, on the other side, there is a ding here, and a ding there. They're very, very mild dings. What did I say earlier? If you were paying attention, didn't fast forward. Celebrity Cars has some really fancy lights and the skylights coming through. So it's very difficult to see these things in normal conditions, but I'm just letting you know that they're very mild, and they're not like an eggcorn. They're more of like a palm kind of ding, but it's very difficult to see. While we're up here, all of this looks terrific. Let's look back at this glass real quick, Quincy. Folks, the glass is beautiful shape. Beautiful shape all the way across. The door handle, that's as low as I'll go right now. Door handles, nice and black. All these rubber gaskets, all the moldings are all in super nice, beautiful black shape. And please look at this rear wing here. A Targa-ish kind of wing over the back here. It's in beautiful shape. Okay, again, I'm not going to go any lower than here, Quincy. I'll come back to the fenders, the lower portions of the fenders. I'm just going to stay here for now. Folks, the paint is brilliant. If I saw a little scratch or a little chip, I'd be shouting it out and reporting it back to you. This whole area back here, all the louvers, I don't know how hard it is to repaint louvers like this, but I would expect it to be very difficult to do. So if this were painted, well done, because it's super smooth. There isn't any weird overspray. There isn't anything that makes me think that this back here has ever been painted. The Ferrari emblem is in beautiful shape. As you can see, both of these black pieces and the louvers are in really, really nice shape as well. The black caps back here, for whatever reason they're there, you Ferrari guys, these are in beautiful shape as well. This one seems to be off kilter just a hair, but it is what it is, if you can see that in the viewfinder, but wouldn't bother me any. I'm sure that could be adjusted. Okay, let's stay up top here, Quincy. I'm looking at, my eyes are still back here as I walk around the corner, and this is just really spectacular. Again, beautiful. This paint here and inside the gas cap, look at that. Wow. Okay, moving on. Over here is where I told you those slight dings are in the roof. I can't even see them over here. I can see this one, but I can't see these others. How funny is that? Folks, beautiful red paint. Every once in a while, I'll see life. It's been around, but nothing that I need to point out. Again, get your butt on a plane or get in the car. You Californians, you guys down in Scottsdale, come on up here and see this Ferrari. It's incredible. Now, if you look through the windshield here, you'll see this dash pad. I put it back in a couple of minutes ago because it was taken out during our photo session with this car. So that's just to show you that extra care has been taken, and the dash pad underneath it's beautiful. I shall remove it and you'll see it in just a moment. Okay. Let's go down the passenger side, Quincy, first, because I'll spin it around to get a bit better light. When we're starting all the way up here at the nose, I'll do the black and the red, folks. It's beautiful black. I don't see any scrapes, chips, dings. This is beautiful. All of this is great, wonderful, nothing. I'm looking at this front wheel. It's in beautiful shape. There's no curb rash. The tires seem nice. And the wheel looks exactly the way it's supposed to do. Okay, I'm gonna get all the way down on the ground here for you folks, because this is important stuff. Folks, nice and black along here, very little wear. Normal stuff flying up against the car. Really light marks of getting in and out of the car here, really difficult to see. And then just normal driving. It's very small, very, very small rock chips along here, just normal stuff. All in here, beautiful black. Pininfarina sign looks beautiful. Okay, you know what? I spent all my time with the black down there. We're good. I'm gonna come back up here to the red. I gotta focus a little bit here better. This is beautiful, by the way. There's a slight mark here on this side mirror. Boy, it's really, really slight. Probably can get that out. Little mark there and two little marks there. Just telling you about it. By the way, in case we didn't touch on it, this glass is beautiful. All the way across, every once in a while, folks, I'll say it again, I'll see a little bit of the clear coat nonsense going on. Probably a little better detail. Those marks would definitely come out. Actually, all the clear coat ones would. Excuse me. Looking inside the door here. You Ferrari guys would know what you're looking at as far as color schemes are concerned and so on and so forth. We'll get inside in just a moment. All the gaskets, there's a rubber gasket in here. This is in really, really nice shape, goes all the way around. Okay, again, we'll get back to that in a minute. All right, moving forward. This juncture here, where the rear bonnet meets the car, it's all really, really nice shape. Ooh, small little chip right there. That's the detail we're talking about, folks. Really small, I didn't even see it until my eyes landed on it. Is there one there? There's a little blimp? Okay, yep, there's a little something right there, but it's really, really small. Well, good eye, Quincy, thank you. All right. Continuing on, this is all super smooth, beautiful red paint. And we've already done up there. I'm gonna come back down here towards the bottom. I don't know what this is. This is, oh, actually that's not mud. That is, you know, just little pieces of whatever this black lining in here has come off. That's what it is. It's kind of chipped away. It looks like mud, but it's not. It's just wear. Normal wear, I would presume. Just a hair curb rash on this wheel. I wouldn't, unless you really wanted to. This is very easily fixed, but I wouldn't touch it. All this is beautiful around here. And the wheel well looks terrific besides that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a little spin. Folks, I do this because the light's not so good back here against the wall, so. I'm gonna give you folks another chance to take a look at it. Okay. Let's start back here, Quincy, and then we'll go down the driver's side. All right, here's your rear bumper, folks. We didn't crawl back here yet. This license plate area is in beautiful shape. This back panel here of all red, there's no chips, scratches or anything. Emblem looks terrific. The rear tail lights are in great shape with very little patina to them, although just a little. All this red in here looks wonderful. These black pieces all back here are just in terrific shape. Still nice and black, there's no fading. Taillights are in great shape. This back bumper now, there's just some rubs. I don't know, maybe even from detailing, I'm not sure. Just a small rub there, maybe somebody climbing into the engine compartment. A couple small little things here, but none of them are through the black. They're just little rubs into the black. But there's no chips back here that reveal any white or silver or anything like that. All the way down here towards the ground, this is all in super, super, super shape. Quincy, can you come down here and just look at the underneath? You can see the bottom end of the engine down here, and you can see how everything seems to be pretty darn clean and well serviced, if you ask me, because it seems like there's been some attention down there. This graded molding down here to get some cooling going on in there is all in fantastic shape, and the exhaust tips look great. Your brake lights back here, additional brake lights, whatever these are, driving lights maybe, they're in great shape as well. All right. And now we have a nice shiny driver's side. Did we already do this side? Was that side?
No, we didn't do this side.
We didn't do this side? Yeah, no, we did that side. Because, yeah, the gas cap was over there, remember?
We did the top portion.
Oh, no, but we got to do the bottom part.
Of that side.
Oh, of that side?
Am I tweaking?
Yeah, no, yeah, we're both messing this up. No, we haven't done this side yet because I didn't, we had the, what? Oh, yeah, you're, jeez, folks, we're losing it. I'm losing it. Quincy was right. Oh, okay, we did the top portion. You're right, okay. All right, see, we don't even edit stuff out here. It's just you go along for the ride. Sometimes we're amusing. Okay, we try not to be, though. Okay, thank you, Quincy, very much. Okay, rear wheel. Wonderful shape. Super nice and clean. Tire looks good. In here, this all looks extra fabulous. Back here, you know, not the same, but there's a little smudge in the liner, in the wheel housing, but you know, not terrible. Wipe the dust out of here. Bugs me. Okay, rear quarter. Beautiful. Well, I can see the paint really well. Again, in this section here, I see slight clear coat marks. But again, it's clear coat. I can't get my finger in any of these. They are not scratches. They're very light and also can be detailed out. And looking at the glass up here, I might have looked at it 10 times. Yeah, we did, because we've done the top portion. Okay, now, near the keyhole over here, we have a couple scratches. and a little buildup around the keyhole. Is it anything anybody should moan and groan about? Me personally, heck no. This car's in fabulous shape. It's 1983 for crying out loud, and some things are gonna go on it. So right around the door, right there, we've got a little action going on. But as you can see, and you saw very clearly, it's very minimal. Along here, I got a rough spot here. Looks like a little paint has been added. You can't even see it. I can just feel it with my finger. And all down here, this all's really nice. All right, close this back up. Gonna get down here, look at this black. The same normal road wear, excuse me, right there. All in here is beautiful. Come on over my left shoulder, Quincy. Small, really, really fine. This could have just been a pant leg and a pant leg. It's just really fine. Folks, it's a Ferrari. I'm getting picky. That's the way it goes. There's a really small mark right here as well that I didn't see until just now. It is super, super duper small. And again, it's another who cares. But it's, you know, it's right near this area. All right. I'm looking up at the red, folks, and this is really just beautiful. But I do have a location up there I know I need to talk about. Okay, running my finger along here, looks like somebody might have put a little extra black paint right here because some paint chipped off, maybe, or maybe I'm just seeing it differently. There is a small mark in the black, right there, that long. It's very mild, but no, a detailer won't make that go away. I didn't see that again until I'm laying down here on the ground. And then, oh, that's nothing. And folks, all this down here is really nice. All right, super straight. You know, nobody jumped a bridge or anything like that. It's just all super, super nice. The black and the red separation's beautiful. All right, I'm moving. Nothing? Okay, here. I don't know, the paint, I don't know what happened there. It's so mild. But there's a little, you could feel it with your finger. All right, let's look at the front driver's side wheel. Entire, got nothing. Beautiful. I don't, oh, okay, well, that's a bummer. Folks, these cars are old. I don't know what to tell you. I guess that piece is supposed to go in there like that. I'm not sure, but there this thing sits. I don't know. All down along there is really, really nice. I do see a little white mark right here, but I don't know if that's wax. But again, really not anything. It's not a scratch, it's not a gouge, it's none of these things. There are no heavy scratches or gouges, there's just little chips in this car. And that's about all we got going on here. I see a little light rub in the paint on this crease right here, but it's so mild. Again, I got to get up and stop picking this car apart. But I'm just, hey, that's the worst of it. I mean, they got nothing else going on. All right, before we look inside, let's look inside the front bonnet and the rear bonnet. Okay, we got everything open here so you can see clearly underneath the front bonnet and the rear bonnet. And I'm just going to pretty much let Quincy fire away here with the camera just so you guys can see how nice it is. Just a little leftover dust laying around, but other than that, all the components are real clean. I don't see anything fishy going on. I'm gonna get out of Quincy's way. Same thing back here, folks. I mean, this just all looks exactly the way it's supposed to be back here. You see anything you question or have any additional, need additional details on service and stuff back here, then, you know, that's why you give us a call so we can fill you in on this stuff. And go to celebritycars.com to find out all the details on what's going on here and its service records and so on and so forth. Time for the interior. Now, while Quincy's out there, I wanted to pull this off so you know that this is there only for protection and not to cover up any scratches, cracks, or any of these things. Is there a little, patina wear going on some corners? Sure, but it's just normal. I mean, what we all care about is if it's cracked and the color's gone and all that kind of stuff. So just again, get your butt on a plane and come out here and see this thing, would you? Unless you could find another one for sale down the road from your house. I don't think so. I'm gonna put that over there. All right. Boy, Ferrari equalizers. Ferrari on the Pioneer sound system. I know it's dark in here. We'll look at all this again when we get outside. And please don't forget to go to celebritycars.com to see the detailed photographs of this gear shift, of these knobs, all these cool knobs. Isn't it just awesome? This car's incredible. I don't know if this is supposed to do this or not. I would guess not. This is supposed to go straight across, so there's a little warping going on here. Unless, again, that's supposed to be like that. You Ferrari gurus would know these things. Obviously, we do not have the car on, so we don't have any of the gauges lit up. But from what I can see, let's talk about this passenger seat. This is a beautiful leather. I'm doing this. Pay attention. It's still leather. It still has moisture, but not a ton of it. But it's still nice. You can see this bolster getting in and out. Just slight marks of somebody getting in and out of it over time. I'm running my hand all over it on purpose, folks. I want to feel it, touch it, make sure none of it's cracked or dry or any of these things. I want you to know. And it's just I would think if I grab my favorite stuff in the garage back there and let it sit for a little while, this would moisten up a little bit. It's not bad. I'm just mentioning it. It could have came this way, and I should just shut the heck up. But other than that, just being honest. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not your Ferrari guy, so I don't know everything. These sills are in beautiful shape. Little extra polish down there that would be perfect. The door panel over here is in super, super shape. Pioneer speakers. I don't see anything coming apart. I might see a little dimple in the plastic right here, and it's been politely patched up. Another who cares to somebody like me, but could be a backbreaker for some. There's leather pouches over here on the side that have plenty of moisture in them, and they're super, super cool. Bottles of water, your book of maps, whatever. And believe it or not, dang. And there's a cigarette lighter in it. Welcome to 1983. Crazy. Awesome. Okay, the carpet's in beautiful shape. Side of the carpet here is in great shape. This floor mat's in great shape. Let's pull this up. Look at that. There's your floorboards. Okay, these knobs are all in great shape. Once again, like I said, we're going to look at all this out there. The center console, the park brake, the seatbelt clickers are in good shape. The leather around the park brake is in good shape. And the stick shift's in great shape. This is, and the headliner. Check out the headliner, Quincy, because we're not going to see this any better outside, I'm pretty sure. This is all in really, really nice shape. The light works in here. I don't know what these are. Ooh, look at these. Cool. Awesome. Did that one come on right there? Is that light on? No. Bummer. Okay, well, this one works over here, folks. Awesome. This car's awesome. Okay. Back behind the seats, I see really nice carpet. The leather straps to hold down whatever these leather straps are supposed to hold down. I would think it was probably some kind of bag that you could squeeze up against the wall back here for traveling. I'm not really sure. But dang, this is super, super cool. I'm gonna go over to the passenger side just to look inside that sill real quick. Yeah. Super, super, super nice. Inside these door sills are super clean. The red isn't mismatched from any other red. It's just that this car is just beautiful. We'll be right back. We're gonna go for a trip around the block. Okay, so we are in the 512 BBI 1983, and this is just an honor. One thing I forgot to tell you, but number one is there's another ashtray over here. Folks, every video, boy, there's like 300 and some. I always look at the bolster of this seat. I'm gonna lean forward just so you can see. I'm gonna open this door. I'm gonna lean out of the way because we missed it earlier. And you get that bolster. See that cracking going on there? Remember when I was talking about the passenger seat and how it was a little on the dry side, but I felt I got my blah 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 and moistened it up. Okay. Well, over here, it's cracked like that, and there's a little rip down towards the bottom. I'm pretty sure if you go to celebritycars.com, you'll be able to see that little rip down there. I'm not going to get into it and move cameras around and all that kind of stuff right now. I'm sure you'll see it clear as day when you look at the pictures online. So, keys are right here in my hand. It's a little warm in here, but I have a point because I want to show you that the air conditioning works great. Okay. Fire's right up. I'm going to reach down here and grab the air and turn it on low. Just on one. And it's set on cool. And the air conditioner really works great. I haven't had this running very long, so my temperature gauge isn't really doing anything. My clock does work, although the time is wrong, but I'm sure that could be easily fixed. All the letters, all the buttons on the graphic Ferrari equalizer are in great shape. The dashboard is beautiful. The gauges almost seem to light up, and I don't even have the lights on. Oh, there are the lights, by the way. Doo-doo. They work great. I'm sorry I didn't play with those earlier. I forgot. But the temperature gauge here in the middle is doing something. That's a different kind of gauge. Sorry, like I said, I'm not your Ferrari guy. I'm your Camaro American car guy. The odometer shows 24,885. The RPM gauge over here, I'm sitting very comfortably at about 1150 RPM. The amps work great, and also telling me that I need to get gas. Boy, every car that we've done today needs gas. But so we'll make this trip quick. My clutch is in. I'm down in the first gear, and let's politely take this around the block. I sure hope you can hear this. "35 miles an hour, let's use these brakes. 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. I know I've been clear saying I don't know my Ferraris, but I do know that when I get in a Ferrari, it always reminds me of what you get when you buy a Ferrari. It doesn't matter how old it is. We've got a 1970 in the showroom right now that drives better than half of the new cars that we have in the showroom. 365 GTB, it's unreal. It's incredible to drive these cars. And speed bump number 2, by the way. So smooth. Went over at very normal speed. All right, now we're not going to go far here today. I'm going to whip through the gears just so to make sure it's safe for you to take home. First gear. Second gear. This is a wow car, folks. Foot's on the brake. Right turn signal's on. I'm gonna go down into 4th. Clutch back out. I'm in 4th gear. No, I'm in 3rd, I'm sorry. Down into 2nd. sharp left in a cul-de-sac here. Listening for some odd noises from suspension, rubbing of wheel tires, whatever. Incredible. Second gear, clutch is in, brakes on, left turn signal. We're gonna have to wait for traffic for just a moment, folks, but not long. Wow. My left turn signal's on. Geez, I'm not even sure I'm driving using this clutch correctly. I'm sure it'd be much smoother if I shifted faster, if you will. If I let my foot off the clutch faster, I'm sure this would shift much smoother. But folks, this is an incredible treat. Clutch is in, foot's on the brake. Back into first gear. I'm going to turn the air conditioning off. (3,000 RPM), 40 miles an hour. What a great car. Okay, I'm just kind of like wasting time right here and spinning around, but one last little quick turn to the left. Turning radius is incredible. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in this vehicle, well, geez, please give us a call, because this is just really unreal. It won't be around long. It's very rare Ferrari. Give us a call, Celebrity Cars, 702-818-1031. Andrew's in there, Ryan's in there. They know all about this thing. We'll see you next time.